Welcome back to a daily bedtime story. Tonight's story is Galimoto by Karen Lynn Williams. Illustrated by Catherine Stock. Published by HarperCollins Publishers. Condi opened an old shoebox and looked inside. These were his things. They belonged to him. Inside the box there was a ball made of many old plastic bags, tightly wrapped with a string. There was a knife Condi had made from a piece of tin can, and a dancing man he had made from dried corn stalks. In Condi's box there were also some scraps of wire. He had been saving the wires for something special. Now he took them and the knife from his box. "I shall make a Galimoto," Condi told his brother Ufulu. Ufulu laughed. "A boy with only 7 years cannot make such a toy. You don't have enough wire." "I will get enough wire," Condi answered. Condi took his knife and wire scraps and went to the home of his friend, Gift. "I want your wires," Condi told Gift. "I'll give you my knife for them." "Why do you want the wires?" Gift asked. "I want to make a Galimoto," Condi answered. Gift ran his fingers over the tin knife. "It is a good knife. I'll cut a dancing man with it." Gift took a handful of wires from his box of things and gave them to Condi. "That's not enough wire for Galimoto," he told his friend. "I will find enough wire," Condi said. Condi put his wires into an old white plastic bag and took them to the shop of his uncle. "Good day, second son of my brother," his uncle greeted him. "How can I help you?" "I want some wire," Condi told his uncle. "How will you pay for it?" "I have no money," Condi answered, "but you have wires in your old packing boxes from the city. They will make a fine Galimoto." "So you want to make a Galimoto? The son of my brother is a clever boy. Take the wires." Chi-chi-chi-chi-chi. Condi could hear the grinder at the flour mill. Many women with babies tied on their backs waited in the hot sun. Others arrived carrying heavy baskets of maize on their heads. Condi squeezed through the crowd. He was very near the front door when someone grabbed him. The woman began yelling angrily, "Stop that one! He goes out of turn." Condi was being pushed and shoved. Suddenly the mill stopped its grinding. "What is it?" the miller shouted. The woman pointed at Condi. "Oh no," Condi said. "I have no maize to grind. I only want wires for a Galimoto." He opened his bag for them to see. "Playthings! For this you keep us waiting!" the woman grumbled angrily. "One cannot eat wires." The miller shrugged. "There are some wires out the back. Take those and go." In the back of the mill there was an open door. Inside the door was a pile of old motor parts. There Condi found some very thin wires wrapped in red and yellow and green plastic. "I can scrape the coating off," Condi thought. "These wires will hold my Galimoto together." Still, it's not enough for a Galimoto. Condi passed some young children playing on an anthill. One was Munde, the small sister of his friend Gift. She had a fine long piece of wire which she had stuck into the hard dirt. "Little friend," Condi called as he came nearer, "you cannot catch an ant that way. Go fetch some water with that and a stick. We will fool them." When Munde came back, Condi poured the water round one of the holes. "Now they will think the rain has begun," he explained. Then he stuck a stick down the hole. Gently he pulled it out, and on the end was a large ant. "My stick is better than a wire for catching ants. You may have the stick, and I'll take the wire." Condi knew there was a trash heap behind the bicycle repair shop, but the gate was locked. Condi climbed over the fence. In the courtyard, he found some broken, bent spokes from a bicycle. He climbed back over the fence with his bag. "Thief! Help! Police! Thief!" Condi heard a voice call. Children came running from the marketplace. Men came running from the shops. They made a circle around Condi. "Thief! Thief!" they chanted, pointing at Condi. A policeman arrived. He grabbed Condi by the shoulders. "What are you doing?" he asked. He showed the policeman his wires. "I want to make a Galimoto," he explained. "I need these wires." "Galimoto," the crowd murmured. "Galimoto." They shook their heads and went back to their business. "Take your wires and go," the policeman told Condi. Condi took his wires back to the shade of the red flame trees in his village. Nearby, his mother and sisters pounded their maize. They sang of hard work they were doing. Condi sorted his wires. There were thick pieces and thin pieces. Some wires were long and some were short. Condi banged the bent and twisted ones with a stone to straighten them. Then he began. The thick wires made the frame. He wrapped the very tiniest wires at the joints to hold the Galimoto together. "My Galimoto will be a pickup," Condi planned. "It will carry maize to the city, and it will have an antenna for the radio." He smiled. Condi worked all afternoon. He pounded the strongest wires around a pipe to make the round wheels. A sturdy piece of bamboo made the rod for the steering wheel. Finally, the warm, toasty smell of maize porridge cooking over the village fires told Condi it was time to go home. His brothers and sisters admired his work. "So, you found enough wire?" Ufulu said. "Yes," Condi agreed. He parked his Galimoto next to his box of things and he ate his supper. "Let the moon be bright and for us to play and sing tonight." Condi could hear his friends singing in the distance. They were calling him to play. Now he carefully guided his Galimoto over the dusty path. "Galimoto!" someone cheered, and one by one, Condi's friends formed a line behind him. "Eee! Galimoto! Galimoto!" they began to chant. Condi saw the shadow of his Galimoto, cast by the moonlight, racing alongside. "It is a fine Galimoto," he thought proudly. "Perhaps tomorrow I shall make my Galimoto into an ambulance or an airplane or a helicopter." The end. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.